down up courtside, you know what time it is. It's
Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life.
ringside or front court or field pass, we ballin' no. Knuckle up or buckle up, I tell it like it is when I'm on my show. Home run, slam dunk, knockout, or gossip though.
Sports Plus Life.
Yeah.
Sports Plus Life.
Ah.
Yo. What's up? What's really good? Your boy Brandon Bravon Town, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. You feel me? Kind of bringing that audio vibe to the live. So guess what? Turn it off, turn it all the way off now. Okay. All right, please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life, that there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. Just wanted to give that a little shot. Just see how that went. I guess maybe my timing will be better next time. I see you, boy. What good with you, boy? Oh, that boy done froze up. But anyway, while we getting ourselves technically straight, let me give my shout outs to Too Tough Sports, the Madden Gamer League, where all the games are broadcasted on Twitch. And if you think you a baller, you think you a shot caller, you think you got the skills to pay the biz hills, come to Too Tough and flex your Madden skills. And also Heather's Craft Haven, my sis from another miss, Heather's Craft Haven on TikTok, or Heather's Craft Haven on Facebook. But I hope everybody is doing wonderful on this Monday, May the 13th, 2000 of the 2-4. And I see Sean and froze up. So come on back in, bro. Come on back in when we unfreeze up. But beautiful day today. Oh, my goodness. Magnificently gorgeous day today. No question. Magnificently gorgeous day today. 80 degrees. Wonderful. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope all of the mothers out there had a great Mother's Day as well, as it's back on the grind. Another work week. Back on the grizzly. Got some soda here. You know, I don't do the 80 proof till Friday. Yeah, I don't do the 80 proof till Friday, dog. No. But anyway, again, I hope everybody had a great weekend, had a great Monday. But you know, we got to talk this shit, man. We got to talk this stuff about these playoffs, man. These playoffs, the second round series are getting very, very, very good. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics on now. But see, what's getting on my nerves about this is that it feel like Boston got just like a cakewalk into the finals because everybody in the East is messed up. Donovan Mitchell ain't playing tonight because of a calf injury. Why everybody got a fucking calf injury? I ain't seen this many calf injuries. I ain't seen this many issues with calf injuries in a minute. All right, hold on. All right, well, Sean, look, I'm gonna send you another link, my boy. I'm gonna send you another link. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna send you another link. But I ain't never seen this many people have this much of a calf issues. Excuse me. Everybody got a damn calf issue. Giannis had a calf issue. He couldn't play. Then Dame Lillard has a calf issue. He couldn't play. Sean, I just sent you another link, bro. And it's crazy now. Jamal Murray, he's had a calf issue, but I mean, I got apologies to make to the Nuggets. But yeah, so Cleveland lost game 3 after they won game 2. So Boston is up. If they win this game 4 tonight in Cleveland, that's a wrap. Celtics going to finish that off in Boston. But yeah, so let's get to it. Let's talk about these playoff series. Let's start with the series that's been the most talked about, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Now, yeah. Look, Shouty, you know, after when I came on Friday's show, it was just about before game 3 was about to start. It was right before game 3 was about to start. And I was thinking that, you know, Minnesota had run Denver out of their own building the first 2 games. I'm thinking, damn, you know, the Nuggets might mess around and sweep them. The Nuggets might mess around and sweep them. And Denver showed the heart of a champion. They came out in games 3 and game 4. Game 3, they just beat the shit out of Minnesota. I mean, they just dogged their ass. Just it was ugly. They dogged Minnesota the way Minnesota dogged them in game 2. Just ugly. And then game 4 was yesterday, and Denver was able to win that one as well, despite Anthony Edwards scoring 44 points. So it happens. Everybody is guilty of it. When you see a new exciting team or a specific new and exciting player, you want to just think ahead. And everybody, pretty much everybody except for Nuggets fans, had Denver dead to rights. Now, this is one thing I will say, bruh. This is one thing I will say. Keith, this is to Keith, whom I saw maybe about an hour and a half ago. When Denver was down 2-0, I couldn't find your ass. Now, he told me he was in Georgia. So when I was in, when Denver was down 2-0, I couldn't find your ass. Then he texted me last night about something you thought we was going to get swept. LOL, LOL, LOL. Again, when y'all was down, I couldn't find your ass, boy. So, you know, you got to stick it out when the chips are down and when the chips is great. Now, what I can say about these Denver Nuggets is they're giving me 95 Rocket vibes. Now, let me dip into my history bag for you guys who don't know exactly what I'm talking about when I say 95 Rocket vibes. In 1995, the Houston Rockets were the defending champions. They had won the title the previous year in 94, and they weren't really a respected champion. I think if you look at the respect level that Denver has as far as what Houston had in that season, the 94-95 season, people were like, But then Houston went on an amazing run. Still to this day, the lowest seed to ever win a championship. Houston was the 6th seed in 95. And in the second round, they were playing the Phoenix Suns, and Phoenix had them to a 3-1 lead. Denver comes back, and Houston comes back and wins the series in 7 games, en route to them winning their second straight championship in 1995, sweeping the Orlando Magic with who's old enough to remember Penny and Shaq? Who's old enough to remember? Not Shaq and Kobe, Shaq and Penny. Who's old enough to remember that? So this is kind of the vibes I'm getting, but the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves, which was a series that I couldn't wait to see. You know, this is road court advantage. This is road court advantage at its finest because no home team has won a game. Bro, you good now?
Yeah, I guess so.
I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, man, what's up with you, man?
Ain't shit, man. Fucking headache and shit, nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on, but you got me for a little bit, nigga. I ain't feeling it.
A little bit, nigga. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig it. No, I'm just talking about these playoffs. You see how the table has pretty much turned in that Denver versus Minnesota series. I was just telling the people how on Friday, was bigging up the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I thought the Nuggets was going to get swept. And Denver, they did what champions do. They handled their business in games 3 and games 4. This is the series where it's road court advantage. A home team has not won in this series yet. So what you think about that series, bro?
It's a good series. I mean, you said everybody wrote off the Denver Nuggets. Shit, I did too. I mean, I thought that shit was over with, but I mean, shit ain't never over until it's over, nigga. So I mean, yeah. They had a nice little comeback. Jamal Murray did his thing. He shouldn't have been in the game. I ain't never known nobody to do the shit that he did and still not get suspended or fined or no shit like that. Like
he got fined, but he didn't get suspended.
I don't think they would have suspended.
No, I'm not even hating because I ain't got nothing against Jamal Murray, but he should have been suspended.
Yeah, you throwing stuff at the referees on.
Yeah, and bro, let that have been Draymond Green.
Let that have been anybody else, nigga. They would have got suspended. I don't understand why he didn't, but I mean, whatever. I mean, he did his thing in that game as well. You can't blame Ant for it. I mean, that boy showed up, he showed out. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was too much.
I'd
That
like to
motherfucker
say this.
moves so slow, dog, but it's so efficient. I don't know what the fuck it is, dog. That shit
Joker?
crazy. Yeah, Joker. That nigga, what he like? His movements look like that motherfucker about to like he hurt every time his joints or some shit hurt every time he do something. But that motherfucker efficient as hell.
He looked like a sack of potatoes. He do. He just looked like a big ass loaf of bread jumping, running around a basketball court, but you can't stop him. You cannot.
They couldn't get them bodies on.
And Rudy Gobert, Mr. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, he's playing big boy ball on you.
Well, I mean, that is the MVP of the league, though. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. And I like the shit that Anthony Edwards is talking. I like it. You know, stand on it, my nigga. Stand on it. You know, I mean, if you feel you got now, then come, they the champs. Come take it from them. But say something, because I think you may be frozen up. Yeah, you frozen like a motherfucker. You cold as ice right now. Computer love. My poor, you sound a little, you sound a little choppy. Computer love, mom. My bro having a rough time. He having technical issues and he got a headache. There you go.
That's what it is, nigga. It's one of them days, huh?
It's a Monday, nigga.
Yeah. It feel like a Monday.
Yeah, tell me about it. 10 hours straight today. 10 hours straight, no break. He'll be back. 10 hours straight. That's all I'm gonna say. No break. Well, let me go on to the next series. Dallas versus Oklahoma City. That's another one. After game one of that series, you saw the young Thunder, and you were looking at a possibility of OKC versus the Minnesota, and Dallas has come back and won the last 2 game 4s tonight. That's key. If Oklahoma City goes down 3-1, I think that's a wrap for them too. Even though Oklahoma City has a home court advantage. But watching Kyrie ball is something special, bro. Everybody give all the props to Luka, bro. But watching Kyrie ball is something special. I think my boy done froze up again. Hey, the facial expressions that you freezing up on is funny as shit, bro.
I'm not frozen on my hand. You frozen on my hand. This shit.
This man got a bad set of auto tunes. That would have sound like you sound like T-Pain, nigga. I'm sprung. But yeah, Dallas, they have just what up, homie? Yeah, Dallas has handled their business. We got a Jaguar Wright video that we're showing you tonight. Dallas is handling their business, but again, I think it's a big game tonight for OKC. You got to show up. Them young boys got to show up because Dallas could potentially put the feet on the throat if they win this game, as well as Boston and Cleveland. Now, the other series, I've already talked about Boston and Cleveland. New York and Indiana. New York is in trouble. The series is tied at 2. New York was up 2-0. New York is in trouble. These injuries, I believe, are just catching up to the Knicks they're catching up to the Knicks to a point where it's like, what else can you do? Because you lost OG Anunoby with the hamstring. You already had lost Mitchell Robinson. You already had lost Bogdanovich. You already Mitchell Robinson, Bogdanovich, OG. Yeah, man. I already lost Julius Randle. So it's like, what more can you do? What more can you do? And Indiana, and when I was watching game 3, during Friday's show, I was thinking, damn, if the Knicks win this one and go up 3-0, they could probably rest everybody for game 4, because I thought if there was one game where the Knicks was going to get absolutely demolished and trashed, I thought it was going to be game 3. I thought the Knicks would got their ass whooped in game 3, not game 4. Game 4, they just got curb stomped. They gave it their best. They gave it their best in game 3, and in game 4, they got curb stomped. They got curb stomped, monkey stomped, what the fuck ever stomped. They got beat down, and now the Knicks are just so beat up, man. They're beat up. I hate to say it, because it's been hard to root against the Knicks. It's been hard to root against the Knicks, but the bodies are falling. The bodies are falling. And Sean, definitely. We'll catch you next time. I know you're not feeling good, and the connection is being a pain in the ass. So, you good, my boy. Good. Get yourself right. Get yourself feeling better, my boy, bro. But we do have after we finish talking this shit with this sports, we do have another interview that we would like to critique from old Jaguar, right? That just came out, I want to say 1 day ago, 2 days ago. I'm not talking about the one with Orlando Brown that just dropped. I'm talking about the one that dropped, I think it was Saturday. It may have dropped Saturday. Yeah. But so the playoffs, again, I'm applauding at the playoffs. The only thing that's really just getting on my damn nerves is all of these calf injuries that key players are having to miss key games, and it all seems because of the same damn injury. I mean, is that the script? I'm not trying to be funny. Is this the script? Is this the script to give Boston a cakewalk? Because I don't give a damn who comes out the West. I'm a Laker fan, so by birth, I'm anti-Celtics. I mean, that's just what it is. By birth, I'm anti-MFing Celtics. So, and the thing is that if the Celtics win this game, it's a wrap. Donovan Mitchell's out. I don't see a good chance of Cleveland winning this game. I mean, anything's possible. But no matter what, nobody, if the Celtics have to play the Pacers, nobody's going to really give the Pacers much of a chance. Nobody's going to give the Pacers much of a chance. And they're not a banged up team. Well, Halliburton a little bit, but everybody else, New York, let's say New York does beat Indiana, bro, New York ain't going to have nothing left for Boston. They'd be lucky if they can put out a starting 5 for Boston, man. It's like, damn. So I mean, I'm loving how the playoffs have drawn me back in to the NBA, particularly with the way the games are being played. But on the Eastern Conference side of things, it's kind of a drag that we had all the injuries that we had. Jimmy Butler getting hurt, Joel Embiid being banged up, Giannis and Dame being hurt. That's been kind of a drag. It's been the Knicks who have carried the drama of the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. I guess you could throw in that Cavalier Orlando Magic series. Just saying. But that's really what has carried the day as far as the Eastern Conference playoffs is concerned, because everybody's beat the fuck up in the East. It's nuts. It's bananas. Shit'll make you nuts, dog. Shit'll definitely make you nuts. But yeah, the Knicks are in trouble. I don't know if it's hard to see them winning this. Losing OG is tough. Now, I am going to talk a little bit of football shit. As the Detroit Lions have signed quarterback Jared Goff to a 4-year, $212 million extension, including $170 million guaranteed. Jared Goff just hit the jackpot again. You feel me? I mean, and you know what? He's earned it. I'm happy for him. Because remember, just 2 years ago, people was just they had no respect on Jared Goff's name. It was, you only won them games. You can't win a game without Sean McVay and all of that other stuff. and taking the Detroit Lions to the NFC Championship game, and a game that they should have won. I'm putting that loss on bad coaching. Dan Campbell to me is a hell of a coach, but I'm putting that one on Dan Campbell because that was bad coaching. While the Lions should have been in the Super Bowl. So, and Jared Goff, he's earned his money. He didn't earn that money, and he is, and which is kind of just kind of interesting though. It's kind of interesting because last season they drafted Hendon Hooker. No, I'm not joking. That's really the kid's name. They drafted Hendon Hooker out of Tennessee, and now it's like, what you gonna do with him? It'll be now. Last season he was recovering from a torn ACL that he had his last year in college, but this year he should get a chance to play in the preseason, and should he impress, he may be seen as some trade bait in the future. So we'll see. That's interesting. But congratulations to Jared Goff getting the contract extension. Again, it is a 4-year, $212 million with $170 million guaranteed. Cha-ching. And Jared Goff, who has validated himself, now he hasn't won a Super Bowl, I get it, but what he has done is he's validated himself with being a number 1 overall pick. People may have forgotten that Jared Goff in the 2016 draft was the number 1 overall pick. And he's earned it because he's played in the Super Bowl with the Los Angeles Rams. He takes the Detroit Lions to the NFC Championship game. And I made the case. I said, yo, if Jared Goff wins the Super Bowl with Detroit, if Detroit hadn't won the Super Bowl, Jared Goff's in the Hall of Fame. Like that would put him in the Hall of Fame. For one, taking two different teams to the Super Bowl, and two, the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions and Super Bowl champion don't even go together. It's like saying black unity. No, I'm just playing. That was a shout out to Damon Wayans. That's an old school joke from this movie called Great White Hype. But all jokes aside, Detroit Lions and Super Bowl champion. Does that even sound right coming out your mouth? Detroit Lions Super Bowl champions. Still don't sound right. You'd have to see it to believe it. You just have to see it to believe it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are making Antoine Winfield Jr. The highest paid safety in the NFL. They've reached an agreement on a 4-year, $84.1 million deal, and he'll be the highest paid defensive back in NFL history, and $45 million of those dollars are guaranteed, and that's what them players is looking for. In case you didn't know, it ain't that you look at the contract. Ooh, that's nice. Like Jared Goff. Ooh, 4-year extension, $212 million. Ooh, what they want is that guaranteed money. They want that guaranteed bag. That's the money that because when football you get cut anytime. They want that guaranteed dough. Okay. That's what they want. They want that guaranteed money. So just in case y'all decide to get funky, if you have an injury or anything else, you got that check. Now, athletes, once you get that check, my nigga, don't mess it up. Let's see, what is this? I'm going the route of, I'm going to go the Antoine Winfield route. $45 million guaranteed. Why don't you go ahead and put about $20 million of them dollars away. Put $20 million of them dollars away for your future. Start a lifestyle up that you can be able to maintain once you retired from football. Because how many times have we heard athlete gone broke? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I would advise you $45 million guaranteed. You live in Tampa, you're residing in Tampa, Florida. No state taxes, you should be able to make a pretty good life. And even when you retire, which could be down the road, even when you retire, go ahead and live you in a state where tax-free or that's not California or New York. I'm damn sure don't move further down south, you know. I'm just saying, you want to make that money last, make that money grow, you know. Try, you know, look out for only those who you must. Well, that's a necessity to look out for, you know, not especially what Drake say, no new friends. You know, no new friends, you know. You feel me? Okay, yeah. No new friends. So yeah, no question about it. No question about it. So so congratulations to Antoine Winfield on becoming the highest paid DB in NFL history. Didn't think I would see that coming, but what he has done is he's reset the market. So when it's time for some of these, when it's time for Sauce Gardner to get paid, he's going to want more. He's going to want to beat that contract that Antoine Winfield just got. He's going to want to beat it. He is. When it's time for him to get paid, when it's his turn in the ring, when it's his turn around the ring for a contract extension, he's going to be like, let's take a look at this Antoine Winfield contract. You know I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need more than the $84 million. I'm going to need more than the $45 million in guaranteed money. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, okay? I'm just keeping it a buck with you. That's what I'm going to need in my life. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. So, oh, and also more football news. The opening day, with football, the whoever wins the Super Bowl last has the first game, the very first game. The Kansas City Chiefs, which is going to be a very good first game, they're going to open the defense of their title against the Baltimore Ravens. Ooh, okay, man. Spicy now. I'm serious. They're going to open up their defense against the Ravens, so they will get the first chance to go against that new Baltimore running game, which features Derrick Henry. I can't wait to see that. I'm going to definitely be, you call me a hater if you want, I don't give a fuck. I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Ravens that night. And maybe they can right some of their wrong that they did in last year's AFC Championship game. And it will be Thursday, September 5th at Arrowhead Stadium. Can't wait. Will be marked on the calendar. I'm not going to cook my ass off that night. Nah. I'm going to wait to the actual Sunday. Because if you think I'm going to be, look, the two Mondays during football season where I'm going to request off is the Monday after opening weekend and the day after the Super Bowl. I ain't going to be no good to you. I'm just keeping it 100. I ain't going to be no good whatsoever. I ain't going to be no good. It just is what it is. So, but I can't wait. You'll get to see, of course, the Chiefs. They have a new rookie wide receiver too. You know, they got the dude Worthy from Texas. I'm still pissed at Buffalo for allowing them to pull that shit off. But it will be good, and you'll be good to see again Derrick Henry with the Ravens getting first crack at the Kansas City Chiefs. And we'll see what happens. Remember, the Chiefs, I mean, I guess it ain't make a difference because the Chiefs lost last year to the Detroit Lions. So it's not like, they're unbeatable that day just because the game is at Arrowhead Stadium. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's this football news. And quick boxing note. Got to get into my boxing. Now, Vasily Lomachenko just won a belt back. He beat George Kambosos in Australia. Now, the last time I saw Lomachenko fight, he lost to Devin Haney, a controversial decision loss to Devin Haney, but Kambosos is now back with a title. And also this Saturday coming up is a undisputed heavyweight unification fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. And it's gonna be in Saudi Arabia, so I have to see exactly what time it is, because those fights in Saudi Arabia be happening. They're not late night like if you like regular, the fights that be in Vegas and things like that, where the main event may not start till midnight. The main event will probably start around like 6. So that's something I'm definitely gonna catch. That I'm definitely gonna be watching. Usyk versus Fury, all 4 belts on the line. All 4 belts, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. When's the last time we had a unification undisputed heavyweight championship of the world fight? Gosh, was it Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield? I'm really trying to think about this, because it feels like it's been that long, because when Klitschko had the belts, there was never a unification fight, because one brother had the belts, the other brother had the belts, and they weren't going to fight each other. And since then, Anthony Joshua, he had 3. And so I really do. I think this may be the first unification fight since Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. I have to check. I have to check on that one. But okay, so again, I promised you guys a Jaguar Wright interview, and I'm going to deliver on that promise. Now, also, we have a special guest on Sports Plus Life podcast Monday, and it is Mr. Friday conspiracy theorist Robert fucking Chandler. He will not be joining on Friday, and to be honest with you, I may not have a show on Friday just because I have a field trip. I'm going to be going with my son on his course field trip. They're going to Kings Dominion, and that's going to be an all-day thing. And I don't even know if I'm going to feel like doing a podcast next Friday. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight up with you. So we'll play a Friday podcast by ear. But, yo, Rob, when I see you in front of the screen, I'll bring you up, homie. So you can critique this Jaguar Wright interview with me. Oh, I don't know if we're going to go full-blown conspiracy theory tonight, just because you're not going to be here Friday. But I'm happy that you're able to join. And I guess let's go ahead. Pull him up. Add him to the stage. Rob.
Yerp.
What up, dude?
I had to use the bathroom. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you kept the camera in where you're at, my nigga.
Yeah.
How's the day going?
Man, my day been a little, it'll be long. It's been rough, but I got through.
It's a Monday, bro.
Yeah. But now this new Jaguar Wright, man, some more stuff coming out. And I heard what she said to Charleston White.
I don't know, bro. I haven't watched the interview.
Man.
I don't know if this is that interview. I just know it's like almost an hour long. Of course, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. And, definite shout out to the Real Life Production Podcast. Shout out to them. They're awesome. No question. So we are definitely going to see what's crack-a-lacking. As soon as you get in the camera screen, now do I need to remove the screen and give you about 35, 45 minutes?
No, I'm coming right now.
Wash your motherfucking hands, nigga. Make sure you wash your hands, nigga. I got hashtag Jaguar Wright on these joints. I got people waiting here like, nigga, hurry up. Put the video on. What's up, homie? There he is.
Go ahead, fire it up.
They go to stop. This nigga had his pants down. Yo.
No, my pants up.
Oh, I was gonna say, hold up. I'm about to say, bro, it really is a Monday. This nigga.
You said trying to pull my pants up. My bad for having you. I ain't want to have you waiting, but
no, you good.
Yes,
bro.
I'm here.
Oh shit, boy! I tell you, boy, you priceless, boy. You priceless, boy. I'm trying to tell you. You said fired up. All right, firing it up. You heard me. All right.
He said, man, what Jaguar talking about?
No, he said I was a crackhead.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He did say that. And
This is all I have to say to that. Somebody go get me a cup. I'll piss in it right now, right here on camera. And I guarantee you the only thing you'll find in my urine is alcohol and THC. That's all I do. I am a retired drug dealer. Never get high on your own supply.
Hello.
10 commandments. I remember when the song came out. I don't do meth. I don't do coke. I don't do heroin. I sold that. More importantly than that, my father was a drug and alcoholics counselor, a retired addict himself. I knew everything about drugs by the age of 7. My father used to sweat out heroin addicts in our basement. See, I thought it was crazy when I was young. But as an adult, I understood why my father brought his work home with him. Because he wanted us to see where this shit ended. So we wouldn't want to begin. See, when you see a motherfucking grown-ass man, 6'7", 267 pounds strong, crying like a fucking baby, having fucking heroin withdrawals.
Bro, have you ever seen that shit before? Like in person?
Yeah.
Man, that shit is crazy.
You forget seeing it. You don't want to smell it. When
That's
people
true.
are detoxing, you don't
Yeah.
want to smell it. I mean, goddamn, we talk about somebody that could be your ace coon boom 20, 30 years, will cuss you the fuck out. Will fight on your ass like a motherfucking stranger in the street. So
They'll talk shit to you. I've seen it. They'll talk shit to you like a woman about to give birth, who's naturally pushing birth out, pushing a child out.
And you know, I'm not gonna knock nobody for selling drugs. I have sold drugs. I'm not proud of that. Right? For a motherfucker to talk about, well, you sold drugs, you can't tell nobody else, you can't say nothing to nobody else. I am gonna say something to somebody else because you contribute to the degradation, you contribute to the downfall, the worst part of society. Doing that shit. You got to find a better way. And you know what? I'm gonna be even more so bold. Right here, my water's off. They might cut my lights off. And I smiled like everything's all right, but it's not all right. But you know what though? I'm not gonna get out here and sell nobody's drugs. I'm not holding no drugs for nobody. I'm not selling no drugs for nobody because all that does is just serve your ass up to the man on a silver fucking platter, and then you can't fucking cry. And when they give out their time, they give you that fucking time. They give you football numbers and that shit. And most of y'all motherfuckers running around selling that shit can't hold your fucking water. Y'all motherfuckers are fucking telling on some shit that don't even got nothing to fucking do with you to get from under a year. Y'all some pussy motherfuckers selling drugs. And
I'm just glad he didn't take his glasses off when he did that shit. I'm glad he didn't take his glasses off and get in the fucking camera.
I was about to.
No, that's okay, bro. That's all right. Let's get back to the video. But your point is well taken. All jokes aside, I don't disagree with anything you said.
At the age of 5, it becomes very clear that's not the shit you want to do. When your father goes into a crack house with a 45 in one hand and a Bible in the other, and walks out with them both with blood on them, with your god sister in her arms, because he had to beat the nigga that was raping her off of her, because her mama sold her to get high for the money. Like, I had to sit with my god sister when my dad had to literally beat a nigga off of her from being raped. We were the same age, and she looked so much older than me. We were 10 years old. Her body was 10, but her eyes was 80. She looked so old to me. The nigga that I had to shoot to stop him from raping her. Clean shoot. See, I know
Okay.
what drugs do. And I know what people will do for drugs. To accuse me of being an addict, whether you're accusing me of being a meth head or a crackhead or a cokehead or whatever it is, it's insane. I save people from drugs. Just like I save people from sex traffickers. I save people. I wonder how many people are going to be saved after my Tusi tutorial.
Come on. Come on. It's crazy.
Like y'all
You know, do you remember what the Tusi was, man? You remember what the Tusi was? Now you weren't on here. I know you watched it with me and Sean. Did not the Tusi, man? That cocaine Kool-Aid, bro.
And that shit is fucking crazy, bro. I knew from the time they started. First off, I grew up out of Chesterfield, so, and I was coming from the city. I didn't have access to drugs, and then I was so nice. People that went into drugs or weed or whatever wouldn't fuck around with me. They wouldn't give me none or nothing. Like, nah, you gonna have to learn this on your own. I ain't helping you. And now I see why. I smelled marijuana at like when I was a kid a couple of times, and then when I was 13, and then at 16. I couldn't smoke. I didn't get to smoke my first marijuana till I was 17 and living on the other side of Chesterfield. I went to Meadowbrook.
You went to Ghetto Brook. How dare you, sir?
But I learned the rules of the game early, and the rules of the game is this: you got to set your own rules. My rules, if it ain't green, I'm not fucking with it. Cause I knew all too well. My mama had a brother that died from
What, a drug overdose?
Well, he died from messing with heroin. She never got into it, whether somebody did something to him or he had an overdose. But bruh, I was getting to just say no before just say no.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep it moving.
Every day I was hearing that. Every day I got to hear that shit.
from sex traffickers. I save people. I wonder how many people are going to be saved after my Tusi tutorial.
Come on. Come on. It's crazy.
Like y'all motherfuckers don't like the way I say shit, but it's effective. It saves lives. Fuck you mean? So you were saying Christopher Williams, the dick sucking hoe?
Yeah, what did you say about him? Yeah, well, I mean, what do you say? Because he's like, I'm from Brooklyn and I would never.
And he's a dick sucking hoe from Brooklyn.
Oh.
He's a light skinned, lightweight, JBL headphone stealing, pussy ass motherfucker.
That was 2017, Jackie.
And 2017, that was less than a decade ago. Who the fuck steals JBLs? Still the beats. You're an artist. You should know the difference in sound quality, ho. The beats, the JBL. The beats that you stole the JBL.
The beats were hotter back then, yeah. Okay. So with that being said, yes, you've ruffled some feathers.
Fuck them.
Fuck
the feathers. Put them in a pillow. Go to sleep.
Faith Evans just responded to your comment. She's saying she heard your story about, y'all's and she said hilarious. That's the only comment, hilarious.
Got it.
Like that's an interesting rebuttal.
I don't understand. Where's the rebuttal? What is hilarious? What I said, or the fact that she didn't have anything else to say other than hilarious? See, I find that hilarious. One word responses, I find hilarious. Because see, a one word response is you looking for someone to let you off the hook for something that you don't want to say. And at the end of the day, it is hilarious. You married Biggie when you wanted Tupac. That's hilarious.
Ooh.
You wanted Grammys, but you settled for ghostwriting for a whore like Mary J. Blige. That's hilarious.
Ooh. Damn.
You wanted to build real R&B divas franchise, and you settled for Stevie J and Mona Scott and Jocelyn Hernandez and the Masked Singer
hilarious.
while he films you. in your home.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
That's wow. Wow. Man, but don't call Mary J no hoe. Come on now. Man, to me, Mary looked better since she got older. Huh?
But if she's a hoe, she's a hoe.
I love you, Mary. I do.
But hold on. Let's stay right there for a minute on this Mary is a hoe shit, because it was coming out in the back in the 90s, in the early 90s. Every time Mary J showed up to an event, she was fucked up. Or
I do remember that. I do remember hearing that.
But why was that? That wasn't on her own volition. Who was keeping her fucked out?
Well, you know who she was training under, my boy. You knew who she was training under, my boy. Now, hold on for 1 second. Hold on for a second. What up, bro?
Negroes, hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Hey, I'm interested. I just want to see how this video will play with 3 people on it, because we watching this Jaguar Wright interview. But what's up with you?
Oh, Jaguar, I ain't come on here for no damn Jaguar Wright shit. How you doing, Rob?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm all right, man.
Well,
I
was talking about basketball and football for over a half an hour.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna pop my head in. I ain't say when. I was really only popping my head in because I was gonna channel that 0-2, when you said Denver might get swept. They ain't going out like that. They ain't going out like that.
Clearly.
It looked like a whole different team playing them boys now.
Yeah, they do. This is a series that's road court advantage.
And the funny thing is, I'm watching these games and Edwards looks like young Jordan, trying to do it all now. You drop it and trying to shoot every basket and beat Denver. It's not gonna work.
Nah,
you got to get your teammates involved, because that's how you got up 2-0.
You do, yeah. Paging Karl Anthony Towns, where you at?
Meanwhile, I'm watching Aaron Gordon pick and roll into the basket, and
No problem. I feel you. But we're gonna get back.
I think that series is over, bro. I think Denver takes the next 2.
I tell you what, if Denver beats them tomorrow, then yeah, definitely. If Denver beats them tomorrow, well, definitely. Well, we're gonna get back to this video. If you want to stick around, definitely.
I will mute myself and listen to y'all pontificate over Jaguar Wright.
Okay.
Disrespecting you. That's hilarious. You married your child's godfather, and he wasn't never looking out for neither one of y'all. That's hilarious. Or the fact that Valletta Wallace would have rather had little Kim, a woman that really loves her son, than you as a daughter-in-law.
She's still talking about Faith.
That's hilarious. You want to talk about hilarious? Hilarious is settling for a life that is so far beneath you, cousin. When you're one of the most talented bitches in the world. Hilarious is pretending like you didn't know, that you weren't sure whether or not you were carrying Tupac's babies. That's hilarious.
Whoa.
Hilarious is both of the niggas that I know and kick it with that worked at Death Row that heard Pac fucking you in the booth and took pictures of your very high yellow ass getting fucked by that very gorgeous dark skinned thin man who was so much different than your obese husband who you didn't know. That's hilarious.
Bars.
God.
If Faith had twins, she probably have 2 Pacs. Get it? 2 Pacs.
Damn.
Rob, nigga.
If she had kids, she probably have 2 Pacs. I got it.
Yo, you mean to tell me there's people working at Death Row that got pictures of Pac smashing Faith? That's bananas.
What's
That's
even more
bananas.
bananas? What's even more bananas is that we're watching Military Disclosure. She had
You
to
weren't
hold
saying-
on, huh?
No, go ahead.
She had to hold on to these secrets for the better part of 30. She's been holding on to this since 95. Since they started.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching Military Disclosure. It's just coming out in the form of entertainment. That Drake
Right.
shit too, with his house getting shot up because he a pedo. Ashton Kutcher on deck.
Mm. Okay. All right. Let's get it popping.
Bars.
Your husband said that. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
So yeah, no. You said it right there. But all right, we just recapping because we just recapping. And things have happened since you.
I love you, cousin.
Oh,
I do.
shout out Faith Evans, man.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Fuck you say shout out Faith Evans
Just
up to that.
look at Julie. Julie's getting clean. That book that she wrote about being Brian McKnight's first wife and helping all of his victims. Our cousin. It's changed everything for her.
No, I'm here.
Go and look at your cousin, Julie McKnight Johnson's channel, and look at how she's performing. It's so clean.
Yeah.
Get clean. And I mean get clean.
So
Because
Jack,
we know how Stevie J loves feeding cocaine to the women he lives with.
and that's what I'm gonna ask you about. We've seen Stevie J since your last interview come out to Puff Daddy's defense, and he said one thing that kind of threw me off, where he said he has never Diddy has never done no crime. I said, wow, that's a blanket statement to say no crime. For him to say that,
Yeah.
no crime. I'm
Yeah.
like you're kind of fucking yourself up by even saying that.
He's on 1,000 fucking sex tapes. What the fuck else he supposed to say?
Facts.
What are you gonna say? Did he guilty or what? What the fuck he gonna say? He's got this nigga. He's using his little sex tapes and shit as the archetype to recruit new fuck niggas. Look at Stevie J fucking Bieber in the ass. That's all you gotta do.
Oh shit.
And the world knows that Stevie J sex tapes date back to him and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes
Did you
back.
ever see the tape with him and Evelyn?
Yeah, him and Eve. I'm sorry. Yeah, him and Eve.
Evelyn?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. It dates back to that. I'm sorry, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
But it dates back to her.
He
him
fucked her too.
Oh, goddamn.
And I ain't saying allegedly.
Oh shit.
Mary.
Damn.
Man, y'all leave
Yeah.
my Mary alone.
It's funny, Jack, because you mentioned like when you said, hey, I want to learn what the pussy was. I didn't know what it was. You learned.
Yeah.
And then just last week, you hear about Diddy's bodyguard arrested for drugs, paraphernalia. I'm like, okay. It seems to be like everything keeps unraveling slowly but surely. And, he's like, oh, you hear Stevie J. He's never done illegal, but you hear his bodyguard getting arrested for drugs. And you only have to assume that these drugs are what, this is Diddy's bodyguard getting arrested.
Stevie J was at the house in Miami when they pulled up Bad Boy Style.
Oh, yeah, he was. He said, I'm at Diddy's
Don't
house.
forget, he was there. They had him in twisty ties too, like they had the kids over there in the Beverly Hills.
I forget about that.
Fuck was you doing there?
He was getting hit.
He's a fucking ghoul. Let me tell you something. If Diddy and fucking Stevie J was a movie, it would be The Vampire of Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Diddy would be Eddie Murphy, and Stevie J would be Kadeem Hardison.
Gee,
God.
The nigga that he kept
Hey, that's tough, man. Hey, that's because I remember I've seen Vampire Brooklyn a million times. That's a cold ass comparison. Damn. Well, Rob, to you, what do you say, sir?
Coach.
Say what?
I said that's cold.
It is cold.
Cold as shit.
It is cold. That's cold as a motherfucker. Okay.
falling apart.
Yeah, lose his fingers.
Yeah, shit. But he was down because he was waiting for his moment. That's Stevie J.
Orlando Brown said Diddy's not going to jail. He said,
I can understand why he would say that.
yeah. Can you break that down a little bit more? Why you think he said
Well, considering that the is selling his own God evidence that would put him in jail against him on the dark net to the highest bidder. Why would he sell evidence of his debauchery and savagery? Why would he sell on the dark net his tapes of just terrible. I know why? Because he doesn't intend to stand trial.
Is he protecting people or are people protecting him?
Oh no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million.
Wait a minute.
It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Wait a minute.
LeBron.
Diddy selling freak off tapes on the black market and they going for 500 million?
500 million. Not $500, not $5,000, not $50,000,
not $500,000,
not $150,000, 500 million.
$500 million. But nah, bro, all jokes aside, $500 million for a porno? They want that power.
I would pay $500 million to see a couple of these stars really fucking going at it. I don't want to see no gay shit.
Well, you're probably gonna see it. Bro,
that's a hell of a orgy.
I'm thinking anybody who paid $500 million to get a porno tape just because it got a bunch of stars in it, they want that power. They want that juice. They want to
see
hold.
A nigga.
You said what?
I want to see a nigga fuck Nicki Minaj and Cardi B at the same time.
Come on, now you just being a nasty ass little freak right now. I'm talking about the power. You being a little fucking pervert right now, bro.
That is some shit. You know how much power you gotta have to pull that one off,
bro? Like it's like, I mean, yeah, like you buying a tape of Diddy's freak offs for $500 million. It's got to be so you can hold this shit over somebody's head.
Oh, definitely.
It's got to be so you can hold that shit over somebody's head. You buying the juice.
And
you probably only watching the tape to write down who you see on there. Maybe you got you some hand lotion in your back pocket. I don't know.
Definitely got some hand lotion. Definitely got some hand lotion.
That's crazy. Let's get back to it. Hold up.
Why would he sell on the dark net his tapes of just terrible? I know why? Because he doesn't intend to stand trial.
Is he protecting people or are people protecting him?
Oh no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like
because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists, but that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell, which is why I became so outraged last year when the twins turned 16 and he had them dressed like prostitutes and then he auctioned them off as NFTs because the NFT that he sold them to was attached to that dark fucking coin. It was like a promissory note to sell his daughters to the highest bidder.
You see movies like Hostel. Do places like that really exist?
Absolutely.
You know what that shit remind me of? Remember the Taken? Remember the first movie Taken? When they kidnapped his daughter? And that's crazy. The dark, what's the dark coin, Mr. Conspiracy Theorist, man? I'm asking, what's the dark coin?
A couple of days ago, when I heard her talking about this, I don't even know what the dark coin is. See, this is the shit that people aren't paying attention to. The word conspiracy was created by the FBI and the CIA to cover up the lies and the holes in their story when they I can't say this, I gotta watch my mouth.
Just leave it at that. To allow to cover up for the holes in their stories when they messed up.
but it's what they messed up doing. There's a president. There's a president missing. I'm gonna leave that right there.
I follow you. I
You
follow you. I follow you. All right, let's get.
That's
let's
where
get back.
that's where they needed to create that word. They use
follow.
Bitcoin. They use Bitcoin
Uh-huh.
to facilitate their trade in their preferred product, whatever that might be. That's how the public became aware of Bitcoin. But it was a soft way, and then they never let us know what it was actually being used for. It was just presented as boom, some new currency after the 2008 crash. Now, a lot of people are going to sit here and tell you, well, Bitcoin's no different than the dollar. They use the dollar to do the same thing. No, this is different when you go out of your way to create a electronic currency that is hard to track, right? You gotta see their intent. The intent was to always be able to barter amongst themselves, never pay taxes, never get caught, no money trail, no paper money trail.
Okay.
And then, even with a digital trail, the authorities are just getting good at tracking you down, where at first they couldn't.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm
let's
just
get
going to chime in on an educational point that I'm going back on mute. The word conspiracy comes from the Latin derivative conspiratu, I think is how they pronounce it, conspiratu, which dates all the way back to the assassination of Caesar, one of the emperors, one of the Roman emperors, and those that participated were the conspiratoria, those conspirators that helped assassinate that emperor. That's the origin of the word. So it meant the same thing even back in ancient Rome as it means today.
Okay. I got you. I follow. All right. Well, let me get back onto the video.
Absolutely.
Do the things that go on in places like that exist?
Absolutely.
Shit. It's funny because
There are 3 women I know right now in my life. They've been in my life for 6 years. I've been caring for them for 3 years. I got them off of Epstein Island. I cannot say where they are in the world. What I can say is when they got into the boat, they were roughed.
Wow.
Want to know how they ended up on Epstein Island?
Please.
They auditioned to be models for music videos.
Damn.
Dang.
When they got to Miami, they had to show and turn over their ID, and they collected their passports, and then they drugged them. And then the next thing you know, they were in a storage container getting fucked by a bunch of weird strangers on camera who were bidding for all of the terrible things that were happening to them live online.
Wow.
After they made it through that, that's when they were sent to Rick Ross's music videos, shoots, as groupies and extras to make sure that they could walk around in society without looking like victims. And then after that, that's when they were shipped off to Epstein Island to be broken in and to be readied for Dubai and Moscow.
Dang.
When they got into the
Dubai
boat,
and Moscow.
and I looked at them, they didn't have to tell me shit. And neither one of them, none of them, they didn't speak for weeks. But when you spend time with strangers and they finally feel safe enough to go to sleep, and then they start talking in their sleep and you hear the shit that they yell.
You know, it's crazy because as you sit here and we talk about hostile and
These 3 girls that I'm telling you about were in videos that are being played online today. And they appeared in those videos after they had already been sodomized, systematically beaten, starved. But they were smiling in those videos, though.
it's crazy because, you know, you sit here and we got your story before where you actually said you seen what a saw does to human flesh, like having a saw I mean, we got Terrence Gangster in the building too as well, and he literally said he's seen the same thing. What he's seen a saw, what it does to human flesh. And I'm like, I don't know what it does to a person's mind or psyche when they see that in
It
person.
changes you.
Like,
It changes you. There is a place inside of me where I have the ability to either see a human body as a human being or just pieces.
Turn
Jack,
it into a project.
you said Justin Bieber, and I have to ask you because there's a picture circulating online where they show
He's
Justin.
the new Tevin Campbell.
Yeah, they show him crying.
He's the new Tevin Campbell.
You're almost giving him a gateway to speak his truth of what happened.
I wish Tevin Campbell would speak to him or for him. Because the same thing that they did to him, they're doing to Bieber right now.
Damn, I forgot all about Tevin Campbell.
That's the way they work. They run through you, and then they done with you.
I forgot all about Tevin Campbell. Damn.
So they done probably split his asshole open too.
Hey,
Hey,
I remember Tevin Campbell when he was a little boy. You remember the Quincy Jones album Back on the Block?
yes.
That's the first time I heard Tevin Campbell. He was a little ass boy.
I think we might end at about at 9 or maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna call you. Yes, ma'am.
We all in your business. You all right, bro?
Yeah. We
Okay.
I'm gonna have to share this only because this is just how I've been doing and keeping it real. So when I was in the Army, this E5 in my unit, someone I should have been able to trust, molested my daughter, molested my stepdaughter. Either way.
You mean you're sharing this with the podcast because you've told me this.
Yeah. We done caught his ass. That brings me so much joy. Do you know what they gonna do? I take the glasses off for this one. Do you know what they gonna do to an enlisted soldier? You know what them boys gonna do to him in there? One of them PFCs, good 6'3", 200, 300 pounds. Boy, they gonna do some things to him. And some of these things that Jaguar Wright is describing, the only thing is he ain't gonna get no sedative.
I believe you. And you've told me this story, but nigga, every time you take off your glasses and bury your face into the camera, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the video.
And I have evidence. That poor kid. And all because he got discovered by Usher. And Usher took him right over there to the diddler. And let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. So let me ask you this, because you did the domino effect with Rook, and you said something in which you mentioned that you've seen the devil. You've seen him.
Yeah.
From your experiences, have you seen him enact his ways within a human being where you've seen the devil in a person come out?
Absolutely. And I've seen him in real time.
What?
When you're being raped, if you're brave enough to look into your rapist's eyes, I promise you'll see nothing. Nothing. There is no human there. It's almost like they're in a trance. You can talk to rapists and they'll tell you, even in that moment, there is a space where they lost their self. They don't even remember. It's possession of the flesh. To watch a person give up utter control of themselves and allow that energy to come in. I stared at a man raping me, choking me, and I saw nothing. And that's when I knew this isn't a person anymore. which is why the idea of picking that knife up and slitting his fucking throat didn't bother me at all. That wasn't a person anymore. There wasn't a person in there. You want to know what's really fucked up?
Sure.
Can you imagine if every artist that's ever been goddamn violated decided to settle their own score? How many dead bodies would we be cleaning up?
Ooh.
So that takes me to when you speak on Aaliyah. People really was honed in when you spoke on Dame Dash, Aaliyah, and you're speaking on something where you're saying, I wish that situation would be investigated further.
No, to be investigated. Period.
Period.
It was never investigated. Hype was never questioned.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Lenny
go-
Kravitz made a statement,
Nope.
and it was never publicized. She was unconscious. She didn't choose to get on that plane. There were phone calls made. There are witnesses who signed NDAs. Why would you need to sign a non-disclosure agreement about a plane crash? And when
That's crazy because she ended off the last video that we played talking about the Aaliyah plane crash and questioning Hype Williams and things of that nature. So,
It's not crazy. It's murder.
yeah. I mean, because if she was really unconscious,
That's what it is. It's
she
murder.
had never had a choice to get on the plane, and they knew the plane was a lemon, you know. Yeah. Damn. I remember how I
It's
reacted
more
the
than
day
that,
that I
but
found that
it's,
shit. Go ahead.
it's why he put her on that plane. Why? So, one, and we know who he is, right? Please allow
Yeah.
me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah, I already know.
So,
Because she said it the last show.
he needed he needed the Beehive to
Allegedly.
move up, right? And then
Allegedly.
she was supposed to be with what's his name? Wait a minute. The mark in between when you're born and you're deaf. I'm gonna call him the mark.
I got you.
Just the night. So he was in love with her. In love with her. And please allow me to introduce myself. Had took her, not just stole, had took her from him. Then
No, she She didn't. He wanted her, but she did. She said no. She didn't want him.
but look,
She didn't want him. That's the story that she told, that she didn't want him, and thus then the events happen. Allegedly. So
it's another chick that he had got pregnant.
yeah.
That
Heard
that
about
we
that.
didn't know about, that he knocked her off.
Yeah. I heard about that. Allegedly.
So when the powers that be told him to line up the Beehive for all this money and to clean up his mess, he really didn't have a choice.
Well, let's keep it moving.
Why would you need to sign a non-disclosure agreement about a plane crash and what happened leading up to it? Please, someone answer that.
Do you feel like
Why the fuck would you need to sign? A nigga don't ask about a plane crash if it was accidental.
do you feel like?
Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Work with me here in this moment.
And I'm going to ask you.
A plane crash should be accidental.
Should be.
Why would any testimony about what happened leading up to it need to be covered under a non-disclosure agreement if there wasn't foul play?
Now, mind you, September 11th
That's
happened a
not
week
an
later.
answer.
9/11 happened a week later. Do you think that took away from it?
Once again, there are people who did short sales on their stocks right after that, made a lot of fucking money, including Sean Carter. Now I'm going to ask you, why would non-disclosure agreements need to be signed for an accident?
Okay.
There were over 25 non-disclosure agreements cashed out and recorded regarding the death of that beautiful girl and every other human being that died on that plane with her. What the fuck?
Oh,
What would you need? A nigga don't ask for that.
That's crazy.
And Diddy had Hype Williams by the balls. Belly was a money pit.
question.
And Jay-Z got 10 free videos out of Williams. And Hype didn't work for free.
Now, translate Hype Williams, but also you spoke on Just Blaze. Well, Kanye West is now who Kanye West is, and Just Blaze is no longer in the picture.
Ain't that some?
Yeah, who mechanization is that? Like who had?
That was all Sean Carter's
Yeah,
idea. Kanye went to the Boule, and Justin did not.
Oh.
Justin was punished for being the true Hebrew king that he is. Kanye suffers from buyer's remorse.
Damn.
You
Damn.
keep giving it to him. You keep giving it to him. So
Okay. Remember 2 years ago, everybody said Kanye West was crazy. So now what? What do you say
He
about
not
that,
crazy?
my boy?
Look, my mama said some shit to me a couple of years ago, and I kind of found it offensive. She won't. So, and I've heard it a couple of times before. When you lay down with dogs, you get fleas.
You wake up with fleas. Right.
If you dance with the devil, you get whatever comes with it.
Yeah. Offer some fucking music, bruh. Damn. All right. Well, let me get back to it.
one thing that we learned in, our
Just Blaze.
please.
Hold on. Pause that.
I used to love calling his phone
Pause.
because I like listening to his voicemail
Okay.
because he will always have a different beat.
What's up?
This ain't about just music. Music has the ability to reprogram somebody's DNA. Music has the ability to repair somebody's thinking if you play it at the right frequency.
Yep.
Music is very powerful.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that to downgrade the power of music. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm a musician, bro.
Oh,
I know
I mean,
better than that.
Don't. This is money, power, respect, fame, notoriety. Some of these artists, they go out to places they don't even have to pay to eat.
Mm-hmm.
People will let them eat, and their whole entourage eat for free just to get on the
Yeah.
map.
Just to say that they had them in their restaurant. Yeah, no question.
It might cost you $2,000. It might cost them $2,000. They'll eat that $2,000 to be able to say, "I fed Nicki Minaj. I fed
whoever's on that list."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me get back to it. Hey, this shit is heavy.
Shout out Just Blaze.
On his voicemail.
Just
When
warming
I
up.
called one day and he had the Price is Right theme music on it. And for whatever reason, the way he had it layered out, it made me write a song. And then I called him back and I sang it on his voicemail. I wish we heard a lot more about Justin's music. Justin was really great. Takes nothing away from Kanye. I just think that a world with the both of them working in polarity would have been so much better for the community overall. Justin and Kanye together, so much more.
So let me ask you, because someone did ask about you mentioned or let me ask you about Corey Gamble.
What about that?
He was at Kim Porter's death scene.
Yeah, I know. And he was also the nigga that took Tory Lanez to Kylie's house to fake shoot Megan Thee Stallion. Corey Gamble is Justin Bieber's former tour manager, which taught Kris Jenner how to be a tour manager so that she could take over the financial responsibility for all of Kanye West shows and remove Sean G.
Okay, Rob, what do you got to say? I hear it.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. She said so he could fake shoot Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody there's no way that bitch got shot. If she got shot, how the hell is she up there dancing and shit like that? She didn't get shot. I got shot.
Oh, Lord.
That was 6 years ago. I still can't dance. And I used to could cut a rug.
Oh, Jesus. I love you, Megan.
I can barely sway for 5 minutes. So she got shot in both her feet. I need to see how she.
I thought it was just one. It was just one foot. Chat, y'all, please tell me, did Meg get shot in 1 foot or 2? Please tell me. Please let me know. Lomar, did Meg get shot in 1 foot or 2? But we'll get back to that.
Cute. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, Corey Gamble has been a plant for former tour manager, which taught Kris Jenner how to be a tour manager so that she could take over the financial responsibility for all of Kanye West shows and remove Sean G. Cute. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Corey Gamble has been a plant for a long time. Everybody knows it.
Okay. Now, mind you, Jack, people in the comments of our last interview.
He's probably the one that groomed Justin and make him so pliable so that they could pimp him out at all these damn music festivals. He would be the right guy for the job.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I want to go back to Kanye West.
You can sue me, Corey.
No plus good.
Yeah, so Kanye West, they we talk about the Illuminati a lot.
Yeah,
Do you think his mom's death was a sacrifice?
absolutely.
Oh, shit.
So
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
you think that's?
Did you check out the doctor I talked about?
I just looking him up. John Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting, isn't he?
Yeah, I hadn't got to look into it.
Who the fuck hired that bitch?
You're right.
That's the doctor you hire when you're trying to rig your insurance plan.
Yeah.
He's got an awesome success rate at losing human lives.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
For her to even go under this with this doctor is a crazy thing.
Yeah. Wonder who hired him. He should have treated Ray J and Brandy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I believe.
Spared us all a lot of bullshit.
I thought Brandy had like a real clean name.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Y'all don't remember that person with her car?
We remember.
I don't remember all the lying she did when she was a kid, pretending to be married to that nigga and pretending that he was the father of her child. When the truth is, she started out Rodney Jerkins and then she started fucking.
Oh, she talking about Brandy now, too?
Yeah, and Ray
She used to get by that at my little cousin's godmom house where we used to get drunk. See, 9 times out of 10, I probably was there when Brandy conceived her first child. We was all at the house in Mays Landing. I was keeping an eye on everybody. I got paid well to do so. I know exactly who got Brandy pregnant. I know exactly when it happened. You know, it's just funny to me. Because I know why they hate me. probably was the worst. I would have definitely been the like top daughter for the Illuminati if I had have went that way. There was nobody more heartless than me, nobody more money-minded than me, and nobody more absolute than me. I was a great pimp because I was a great punisher. All the pain that I experienced, I know how to reappropriate that. But see, I chose to go the other way.
Yeah. So what made you go the other way?
My kids.
Wait, Jack. People are going to ask this time and time again. How does she know what she knows? What puts you in these rooms to where you've been around all these people? Like,
Sin.
yeah, is it music? Is it what put you in all these rooms?
Sin.
So you was with the shits.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Probably always will be to a certain extent.
And it's funny because when they asked that, of course you did the One Gotta Go and you spoke on Gerald Levert.
Yeah.
And people question, she don't know Gerald Levert like that. What you talking about? And I want you to be able to tell them like, no, like when you're not.
I met Gerald when I was 15. He was my mentor. He was my boss. Then he became my friend. And then as I became a grown adult, he became my lover. And from the age of 15 until the day that he died, taught me so much. When I go back and I think about Gerald, talking Cash Money bullshit to me and Scott Storch about the importance of songwriting. You get too caught up in all of the fucking trendy shit. When a classic song will sell forever. I've had a lot of great experiences, a lot of bad experiences. The funny thing about it is, when I look back now, part of the reason why people have such a hard time believing. Like I always hear them say, she wasn't in no pictures there. I know I waited. I didn't want to be seen on camera with any of these motherfuckers with the kind of shit I was into.
They need to fix her mic.
Goddamn criminal. You know, part of the reason why I can speak the way I can speak is because the statute of limitation is passed on all my crimes. I never said I didn't commit any crimes. I said I was smart enough to wait for me to not be held accountable for them. And you can say I'm a punk for that. I don't know. How do you call a nigga stupid for making sure that they ain't got to serve time for their crimes? But
hey, that's crazy. That's kind of genius. I guess that's kind of genius in a way, wouldn't you say?
And she got the military looking out for her that then already got rid of the motherfuckers. We're watching a movie.
Uh-oh.
Trust me, we're watching a movie. That's why she can talk like that.
Okay. All right. Back at it.
at the end of the day, I think the thing that bothers me the most is that I have the amount of talent that I have.
Fix her microphone, God damn it.
Walk away and sacrifice that opportunity, that high ability, that amazing for the right. Because the reason why I stopped working in the industry was because I'm not going to help them make another dollar to enslave another human being.
Oh, man.
See, I signed a contract with them. I make money with them. I make money for them. That money allows them to be able to steal girls from different countries, hold their passports, make them video sluts, turn them into prostitutes, sell them. And meanwhile, in all of that, the consumers don't ever hold themselves responsible for the fact that every R. Kelly album he bought, every single, all the merchandise made it possible for him to cover the fact that he was raping Aaliyah.
Right. There's a time when they walk on stage together and they dress alike.
They made it possible for him to fucking do what he done to that girl.
Nobody said nothing to like.
That was the fucking goddamn fans. He was the first successfully corporately funded goddamn pedophile. And the fans made that possible. And they want to sit around and cry. Said that she did, but you still bought an R. Kelly record after she died.
God damn it. Look at my living and life situation.
I believe I can fly.
Never mind. God damn. You know how many fucking R. Kelly CDs I bought?
Remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it.
God
Something like my
damn.
sound.
How bad I feel right now. You know how many fucking R. Kelly CDs I bought? At least 5 of them. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get back to it.
All pedophiles.
Who's the worst celebrity like that you've been around is like the most full of sin? I know no sin is greater, but like just was like, damn, this
Clive Davis,
Mm-hmm.
devil incarnate,
He couldn't
That
even finish.
nigga-
He couldn't even finish the question.
queen and slut of the Luciferian breed.
well, like why? I mean, what explain it. Like why?
Because he's a fucking piece of queen.
Don't bleep out the cuss
Because
word.
he doesn't have a problem with collecting little sex workers, so his new surgeon husband can harvest organs to keep him alive. Like he's the devil. Clive Davis.
Yeah.
Janis Joplin. He blackmailed Betty Wright, so she wouldn't tell anybody that he Janis Joplin. He killed Whitney Houston.
Jack,
That nigga's the
can I ask you then? If we seen what happened to R. Kelly, we seen Bill Cosby, we seen what's happening with Diddy. I think Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane is about to make a documentary with TMZ. And the
Yeah, I'm
documentary,
sure she's gonna make a documentary and it's gonna fucking be so heavily redacted that she don't have to tell the truth. Completely. She's gonna be the new Janice Dickinson.
I was gonna ask, who do you think, if a documentary was made of, will be the most damning? If, like, out of people you know, if they were to make a documentary?
Sidney Poitier.
Oh, whoa. What is the Academy Award winner?
Yes.
The fuck?
Because the shit that he did for them,
Oh,
just so he could have his career.
Oh.
The things that he did to Eartha Kitt, the lies that he told on Aussie D and Ruby, Aussie Davis and Ruby D, the fucking operative. There used to be a rumor in Black Hollywood and Baldwin Hills that if Sidney Poitier showed up at your party, it's because they were watching you. And he carried that legacy until his 80s.
Didn't he just die?
Jack, the way you move, it's like something real special about you. It's like
Didn't he just die not too long ago?
well, you think he did. Or if he
Oh,
didn't get hung at Gitmo.
That was a fucking
See,
yes, no question.
I'm gonna keep
Huh?
saying it till you understand. We
Okay.
since Trump got elected, and since 2015, we've been under a continuity of government. You can't see it. You're not supposed to see it. But the military started off with these rappers, and they started off with this because it's going to get people's attention. It'll get your attention. It'll keep your attention. So now you're paying attention and you're putting the dots together about what these people have been doing for the last 30, 40 years since we were kids. And Jaguar Wright just told you all those millions of records that we done brought from these guys just help facilitate their whole operation.
Right. I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. All right, let's get back to it. Boy, Robert Chandler, Unleashed.
money, nothing just really moves you. You just who you are, right? Like you're not compromised by the dollar or anything. I could just
All money ain't good money.
Right.
And more importantly than that, the second that I decided to turn my life into an algorithm, I became the money.
Right.
Money don't have to worry about itself.
What I want to ask is like, is it something? So when you get a lot of money, are you like, are you going to become sinful or something like that? Is that?
This is the thing.
Yeah.
You should learn who you are, like who you truly are inside before you get money.
Right.
See, money is nothing more than energy.
I agree with that.
It's it. It's energy.
Lord have mercy. I do.
What we do with ourselves and our money is representative of our energy. You buy season tickets to the Dallas Cowboys every year, but you never buy tickets to the Rangers. See, your energy is there with the Cowboys. Money is energy. See, people look at money like it's something real. All of that money out and take it outside and put it in the trash can and set it on fire. You're not going to get none of that money back. Want to know why? Because money is intangible. Energy is. See, you got energy that can influence generations, change algorithms, dominate thumbnails. See, money is going to be generated from that, one way or the other. I always tell people, like my father told me, if you become money, you'll never have to worry about getting money a day in your life. Teach a man how to fish, he good. Give a man a fish, he all right for now. Teach a human being how to be able to become money. Teach a motherfucker how to rely on a paycheck.
Mm.
Sidney Poitier asked the people to buy into the system. Sam Cooke said we need to break the system and create a new one.
Yeah.
Who lived?
Yeah, yep. Damn.
Who lived?
Damn.
Sidney Poitier was in love with Eartha Kitt, and she wasn't even a dark-skinned black woman, but she was a black woman. And do you know what he told her? What the fuck is me being in love with you and walking around Beverly Hills, what you gonna do for my career?
Mm. Man, that's heavy as fuck right there. That's heavy. That's real shit, though. That's real shit. Look at this Elmer Fudd looking motherfucker at the free throw line. Derek White from the Celtics. I'm sorry, but that's some real shit, though. That is. Get back to it.
From a real black woman that loved him. Because she wouldn't open right doors for him on his arm. Sammy Davis Jr., after Sam Cooke was murdered, married a white Jewish woman because she opened all the right doors. Now imagine if rather than warning Sam Cooke about black agency for rather than warning him,
fix her microphone.
James Brown was already on board. Sammy Davis Jr. came and asked him to stop. And 4 days later, Sam Cooke was dead. Shot by a prostitute who said he tried to assault her when Sam Cooke could sing one note and get 1,000 bitches to throw their panties at him.
Hell yeah.
Why the fuck would he need to rape a fucking prostitute?
Right.
That pussy got nothing but pussy. And guess what? Demanded a better investigation. Not even now. Why not? Why not? Why not? We got questions in our faces every day, all day, that we don't ask, even though we're curious. I bet you I could ask every last one of you right now. What's the one question about this life or America that you're really curious about? Everybody would have something different to say, and every question would be relevant.
Right. That's facts.
All right, let's play a little game right now. Rob, what would your question be?
About what? About America?
Yeah.
I don't have any questions. Anything that I had questions about got answered years ago. Money, the love of money is the root of all evil.
No question.
And if you ever want to know where evil rests at, just like she said, it is energy. Money is energy. If money is energy, then the devil rests in money. So you have to be careful about what you do to get it, what you're willing to do to get it, and what you do with it when you do get it. And I agree with her too. You want to know who you are before you get money.
I agree with that too. Because, you know, what I've learned as far as people with money, you know, when you get a lot of money, it just turns you to more of what you already are. You know, if you're an asshole and you get a bunch of money, you're going to be even bigger asshole because now you think you're above people. If you're a drug addict and you get a bunch of money, you're going to become probably a bigger drug addict.
If you're
or an alcoholic, because now you got the money to afford the top-notch shit.
Yeah, but you know what else you can't afford though? Even when you got a lot of money, you can't afford another life.
That's true. If you're a good person, if you're genuinely a good person, you get a lot of money. Those are the people that you got to look out for. And I don't mean that in a negative way. If you're a good person and you have a lot of money, that's when you have to put your guard up. I like to consider myself a good person. You know, honestly, I love everybody. If I was to get $100 million tomorrow, nigga, there would be some people who would be absolutely angry at me. Not because I would become an asshole, but because I'm not obligated to take care of everybody that I've ever met in my entire life. And that includes even if you're family. I'm not obligated because I looked at this. Nobody owes me nothing. So I don't owe you nothing either. And people lose, and this is one thing I've always said. I've always believed when it comes to motherfuckers having money. People say money will change you. That's not always true, depending on who the person is. Every situation is different. Sometimes money doesn't change people. Sometimes it changes the people around you just because they know you got it. I've always said that.
If I come into a lot of money, I think I'm gonna have some humanitarian things I want to do. I'm interested in people's health, and it'll be for free. I set up a trust and have the trust operated, and I'm interested in some new technologies and healing people.
Right.
That's where I'm gonna start first. But
right.
There is a side, man. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people see me as being an asshole or a jerk or whatever.
Oh, you are. It's okay. We still love you though.
You see the difference between me and a lot of other people. I'm gonna push myself and correct myself and change where I need to be to do what I need to do.
And that's after you come from the strip club.
I don't go to strip clubs anymore. No, I've never been to strip clubs.
I'm fucking with you, man.
I had to change from selling drugs. It wasn't the only thing I did, but
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Wasn't the only thing I did, but I had to change. There ain't no money in the street. The time and the effort that you put into the goddamn football numbers that these people gonna throw at you, and then Lord forbid if they hit you with a case and you beat it, your numbers are still high.
Oh yeah. If I ever came into life-changing money, the first thing I would do is, build a lifestyle that I can maintain for the rest of my life. And when I say maintain a lifestyle to where I wouldn't need to hire nobody to work in my fucking house. Everything that I would buy. We had this conversation on Friday. The type of house that I would live in, it would be something that I can maintain myself. And of course, and I say that as far as build myself a lifestyle, and that's after I make sure I put dough and open up a bank account for both of my kids to make sure that they're straight, but teach them to also maintain a lifestyle that you can start a lifestyle that you can maintain for the rest of your life. I would when I go now look, the black part of me would definitely go shopping. There would be a day where I went shopping. But you know what? A nigga like me done been so used to Burlington, I could have life-changing money and I would go straight to fucking Burlington, bro. I'll be like, bro, I'm about to make y'all happy today.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing. I would go straight to Burlington, fucking Walmart. Like, look, like if one thing niggas better know about me, I could get life-changing money and I'm still going to buy Great Value brand and Sam's Choice soda. I don't give a fuck. Judge me if you will. I don't give a fuck. I could care less.
That's how you maintain
I could
wealth.
give a fuck. Yeah.
Look at J. Cole still running around in the Honda Accord.
I could care less. I would start a logistics company for myself where I could just work for myself. I don't know if I would have any employees because I just don't trust people. I I would start a logistics company, something that I could just do every day. And I would also, and my podcast would be absolutely the background, the backdrop, everything about this podcast would be dope as a motherfucker. But yeah, that would be, it would be something simple. It would be nothing. I wouldn't go out like, let's throw out a number. Let's say I won $100 million. Do you think I'm going out and getting a $10 million crib? Hell the fuck no. For what? For what?
But look, as for me, right? Because a lot of people feel like I'm an asshole. I am gonna have businesses aside from the humanitarian. I'm gonna have several businesses that I'm running, right? But I'm not gonna be an asshole. I'm only pushing myself to live up to the expectations that I have for myself.
Okay.
You feel
Well,
me?
the philanthropy on my
That's
philanthropy
just
on
me
my
pushing
end would
myself.
be,
So me pushing.
you froze up. You good?
Yeah, no. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The highest level that I see myself at is running 7 to 8 small businesses at the same time and doing the philanthropy.
Yeah,
I think that's what
I feel you. Yeah, the philanthropy on my part would be without question, because I mean, I but see me, I would want to work on everybody I would want to work on a case by case basis. But anyway, let's get back to this video. She done asked the question, and we done goddamn took it a whole nother level. The video's almost over with.
I bet you I could ask every last one of you right now, what's the one question about this life or America that you're really curious about? Everybody would have something different to say, and every question would be relevant.
Right. That's facts.
I want to know, why did my grocery bill go up $150 and I'm buying the same shit?
That's so true.
But ain't nobody asking those questions, and ain't nobody offering no answers. What happens when the price of bread becomes $25 and niggas start killing each other over ham sandwiches?
That's where we're going.
That's where we are.
Right.
That's where we are, baby.
I said, Jack, real quick, as we head out, people have asked, what is Jack doing next? Where can I watch her podcast? She has an amazing voice. Where can I watch her sing?
VEUIT.
VUE.
VEUIT.
Or VE. Or something like that.
.com.
And this is
The
what
home of the new Philadelphia Broadcasting Network.
Yeah.
And so many other great new road broadcasters are going to be coming there. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's a decentralized network. It's on blockchain, where the server is not in the United States.
So you
can pop your shit and actually get paid without being pimped by the platform technology that shadow bans you.
So I have to ask, because I'm glad you're on this other side now and you're turning a new leaf and everything. But I want to know, what's the worst thing you did with your money, and what's the best thing you did with your money?
The worst thing I did with my money was give my mother money so that she could secretly fund my sister's drug career.
Damn.
And it helped nobody. Best thing I ever did with my money, I sold my 1964 GTO custom to buy my god brother, Kenyon. His birthday just passed April 1st. He was born on April Fool's Day. I sold my car. He needed a heart. I sold my dream car. And I got him number 2 on the spot. He was the next guy in line. And he died a week and a half before he got his heart. And then I had to donate it.
Damn.
Wow. And lastly, Jack,
They used to send me letters and thank me every year. And I would tell them, how about you get me my 64 GTO back? Stop calling.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack, I have to say this because in the last interview, even in what we did on One Gotta Go, you sung Prince.
Yeah.
And the words, it still resonates with me to the day. To this moment, it's almost eerie when you sing something like, maybe I'm just like my mother.
Yeah.
She's never satisfied. And what you spoke on the last interview of what you want when we asked you about your mother, and you know,
Isn't that interesting? I said what I said, and then what happened exactly like I said it would happen. I don't understand why people don't understand. Everything I say happens.
So with that being said, you know, our condolences, first and foremost. And we ain't
She
got,
good.
we don't got to go in too far today.
I'm grateful that my mom's not here for people to keep taking advantage of. Truth is, she wasn't the kind of person that was prepared to have a famous child. She came from humble beginnings. My father put her on, and then she had a daughter who grew up to be Jaguar Wright. She was never prepared on how to protect herself from people who try to take advantage of her to get to me. She wasn't prepared for that. And no matter what I did, I couldn't protect her from her. My mother had a big heart. Even if you proved to her that somebody was taking advantage of her, she would still just rock with it because she felt sorry for you. You know, she used to say to me all the time, I would say, Mommy, you got to stop wasting your blessings. And she said, I came from nothing. I'm going to go back to nothing. And my God gave me a famous daughter, and I'm going to help everybody I can. Fuck you say to that.
Sure, yeah. Man, come on. Oof.
So as much as I want to regret, I know what a goal was. And if her mooching off of my shit gave her the ability to bring God to people in whatever weird way she did it, it worked. Because what I do know is there's a lot of motherfuckers that would be on the street right now if it wasn't for my mom hustling me out of my money to help me.
Right. Oh.
And half of those motherfuckers is motherfuckers. So they could no longer use my mother. And then the next thing you know, once they realized they couldn't get no more money, they just started doing interviews with weird bitches named Tasha K, whose children playing monkey shit.
Oh,
getting ready for their new mammy.
Hey.
Fuck you, me.
Let's go.
Anything else?
Well, Jay, no. May 17th. It's a birthday coming. And hey, Orlando Brown said he'll be there.
I'm
Real life?
47 years old, and I'm gonna party like I'm 25. And I'm gonna be the first person up making eggs in the morning. And that's just how that goes.
Okay. Okay. Boy, she gonna be your age, boy. You should go ahead out there and try to shoot your shot, boy. Boy.
I'm good.
Oh, I'm fucking around with you, bro. There is an interview that just came out today with her and
We
Orlando.
can start a podcast together. Though.
What'd you say? You kind of freezing up on me. What'd you say? Yeah, you froze up. Come on now. Come on back, bro. You froze up again. All right, now, there you go. Now, what would you say? You say you start a podcast and what?
Yeah, me and her can start a podcast.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hey, yo, y'all start a podcast. Just let me be the moderator.
I ain't trying to hit. I
wasn't talking about that. The moderator means just let me be the person who asked the questions. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with trying to hit.
She got a lot of information.
Yeah, she do.
I'm talking financial shit.
Yeah, and while y'all do the podcast in the same room, I'll be in the box on the screen, you know, coming from out of harm's way. I'm just playing, right? I would look, bro.
I'm talking about serious jewels. She dropped some serious jewels about money, and especially if you look at how they do them in the rap game and shit. Like they just feed them boys crumbs. They want to give motherfuckers chains, cars, houses, and shit. They fuck you around in your contract. This shit's crazy.
The only person who on record really, the only person who really on record that didn't do that shit was Master P.
Yeah, he made his money in the NBA, saved his money.
Hey, boo. No, it's not even that. It's just when niggas signed with No Limit, particularly, you know, during their golden era, 97, 98. When you signed with No Limit, you know, because like, for instance, like when you signed with Death Row and you had cars and houses, that was in Death Row. That was in Death Row name. With Master P, when you signed with him, you know, he got you a house and a car. That was in a bank account. That was all in your name. So it wasn't no trying to, I own you. No, it was no, okay. I signed you to a contract, but okay, we're going to get you, I'm going to get you a house, I'm going to get you a car, but you own this. This is your bank account. You own this. This is in your name. So if you decide to leave No Limit, guess what? You still have a house and you still have a bank account that's in your, and a car that's in your name. What are you going to do with it? Whatever you want.
I still have to read the contract, but I can't.
Oh, of course you would read the contract. Who wouldn't? I mean, if you just a small individual would read the contract.
All of them got their hands in something. So Master P didn't do the artist dirty. He did something.
Hey man, there will be no Master P slander on this show. God damn it, I mean it. There will be no Percy Miller slander on this show. None. You need to go watch No Limit Chronicles. But if I could have Jaguar Wright on here, I would in a heartbeat, bruh. I would. Just and not for the sake of making money, just to pick her brain. Because in case just in case, you know, to set the record straight for people, I've never made a dime off this show. And I have potentially a very heavy interview coming, and I'm not even gonna, give out any details. But I don't do this shit. This shit right here, I don't do this shit for money. This is a passion of mine. I don't do this shit for money. Now, would I like to make money off of it? Of course. But I could never make a dime. And I've already been doing this shit for damn near 6 years. And Thanksgiving, I've been doing this shit for 5.5 years. Thanksgiving will be 6 years since I've been doing this shit. And I will continue to do it. Because it's just a passion. You know, it's what it is. Tony, where you at, homie? The Celtics done beat the goddamn Cavaliers without Donovan Mitchell. It's a cakewalk for Boston to the finals because everybody has a calf injury in the Eastern Conference. Ain't that a bitch? The Knicks are in trouble. They done had too many bodies drop. Tony! Paging! Tony! I'll give him 2 minutes. I'll give him 3 minutes. If he ain't here in 3 minutes, I'm out of here. Because I'm really like, usually we don't go this long on a Monday, but I knew I was putting this Jaguar Wright interview on. And literally, she just dropped another interview. It was just another one. It was just another one that just came out today with Orlando Brown, another person who everybody
drip, flood. Nothing can stop what is coming. You think this girl is so bold to talk about all of this? We talk about trafficking. These are high adrenal.
I got you.
Just the corrupt manipulation of artists and how unscrupulous, like.
I hear you. This is the one that I'm talking about. I'm not playing this full interview.
Your name in our own interview. That's not out yet. But an Orlando Brown, who came in, who now is waiting to talk to you.
Orlando?
We're about to bring him in. You about to see him right there. Come on in. And here we go, just like that.
Boom. What you doing?
Sitting here.
You sitting there?
Talking my shit.
Mama Bear sitting over there talking that good shit.
Listen to me. I'd have paid good money to see you jump all over this couch in real life.
Hey,
why couldn't you be here?
Yo, I literally had another interview and them cats already gave me the upfront. So I was like, yo, I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? I had to give my shout out to what is it, Get Active podcast show. Yeah, it was cool. But I'm really proud of you. And I just really wanted to just touch your heart and just let you know, there's a lot of people that been jumping on this wave, this truth telling wave. I'm I'm the only one that's gonna tell you like the truth as far as, you know what I'm saying, who I could okay. And you are definitely the K. Like I have no rebuttals. I have nothing to say. You are on their head. I just wish I was there with you.
Listen to me. Birthday coming up. Now, a lot of people like collecting jewelry and stuff like that. I like collecting experiences. I'd appreciate it if you'd be my special guest in Las Vegas at my birthday party.
Okay, well, I would love to do that. Let me know. I mean, we'll get the particulars, but that's a definite yeah.
Okay. I mean, you know how to get to Vegas.
Real
Yeah, you already know. But my daughter's out there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better know how to get to Vegas.
When you come down, you pick up and you bring her by the house for pancake breakfast.
I bet. We're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what's happening.
No, you can ask all these gentlemen. I'm a qualified chef or not.
I know, yeah. I think Dave Chappelle was talking about the pancakes that you make on his show.
Well, you know, I am Rick James, bitch. What's so funny is when we get together in person.
Hey, my boy done had some things happen to him, bro. Like, I'm just glad my boy is still walking and talking, man. My boy done had some things. They was calling this man. They was calling him crazy the way they was calling Kanye crazy. When that man came out with that he came out with that Ushgash Bugash.
That sound like truffle butter.
No. No. Hey, who in the chat remembers the Ushgash Bugash? Oh no. No, please. No, we're not getting back into that. I'm about to eat me some salad. Cut it out. Stop.
Some wash on it.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. No, shut up. Hell no. I don't want no ooh nothing on that bitch. Just leave me alone and eat my healthy salad. Pause. Hashtag no diddy. I'm just eating my salad. I'm about to throw my baked chicken in the oven. And yes, it's 10 o'clock. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all. I'm gonna have to call it a wrap. I had a trip.
Yeah, man. No, go ahead, man. Because you done talked about that TB. Cut it out, bro.
So I'm gonna have to call it a wrap.
Call it a wrap, nigga. Hey, man, appreciate you. I know you said I ain't gonna see you on Friday. Like I said, it depends. God damn, Dallas beating the shit out of OKC.
Hey,
I ain't huh?
This one down here at the bottom. Cause I see you muted. Tony
ain't nowhere near the goddamn phone.
We're gonna talk about the Jack Smith tampering. Hello?
Huh? Are you talking about Trump?
Jack Smith tampering with evidence. Fannie Willis getting banned. It's all unraveling.
Tony, please come to the goddamn microphone. Tony, please come to the microphone. Tony,
don't come to the microphone.
Tony,
no apologies.
You said
apologies. I don't want no apologies. It's all coming out. Silence is acceptance.
Why would it be an apology?
I just need him to remember some of the shit he said too.
Tony,
why would it be in the poem? I just showed you the truth.
Oh yeah.
I showed you the truth.
Tony,
I don't need an apology.
Okay. I mean, no,
we're looking at.
You said what?
We sitting here looking at the truth, and it's just warming up. The summer is just getting started, and it's all coming out. Ashton Kutcher, Hype Williams.
What's that got to do with Donald Trump?
You still don't see it? They are after Trump. The actors and the politicians, the people that are involved with the trafficking and adrenochrome.
Okay.
They don't want him to be president because he's putting a stop to all of that.
Mm.
That's why they're trying to flood the border to replace our vote. You're looking at a chessboard.
Let me flood the border. Hold on. What do you mean flood the border?
If I want to take over the vote, I just flood the border with immigrants.
Oh,
You make words I don't want to. I just flood.
I got you. I follow you now. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I follow you.
So I'm going to cripple your nation from the inside on many different levels, financially, drugs. I'm stealing votes. Your infrastructure's falling down. Your politicians are feckless. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everything is not all right. But we are watching a movie. But I mean, even still, there's a part of people that's like, look, all I can do is just keep getting up and going to work till I can't get up and go to work no more. Well, what are you going to do when that day does come? When gas is $20 a gallon.
Man, fuck all that.
Bread,
Kiss my ass.
$12 a loaf.
$20 for some goddamn gas. Kiss my balls.
Halfway there.
Hey, I don't know. Did you just hear today? McDonald's is bringing back their $5 meal.
After they done got cussed out.
Man, all it takes is one. McDonald's bringing back their $5 meal. They're gonna make a killing, and it's gonna make all these other people realize, hey, McDonald's is getting a lot of money. Maybe we should come back to the $5 meal too. And Little Caesars, bring back your $5 hot and ready's, bitch. Bring back your $5 hot and ready's.
They put people in their food.
Who?
McDonald's.
Man, go. Bye, Robert. Bye.
You hear the truth. You hear the truth, and you don't want
no. I want receipts for this.
Receipts. All right.
What? So what? Is people in the Big Mac?
Yeah. See, that's how they suppress the damn information.
Okay. So I can Google this information, right? I can Google this information. Now it's goddamn screen. Now it's goddamn screen and froze up. Now it's screen and froze up. No. Now it's green. Okay, so you can go. Okay. So chat, you can Lomar, you can Google this information. Now, some bitch, I'm gonna Google this information, and I'm not calling Robert a some bitch neither. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying in general. No, we gonna Google this, and we're gonna put this on the screen. Is McDonald's putting? You could say cat and dog, and I wouldn't give a damn. McDonald's people in food. Whoa. No, Rob, bring your ass back. Bring your ass back here, boy. Hey, no, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. You may be on to something here. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Let's see what I'm reading here. Human remains have not been found in McDonald's factory. False claim, hoax. Okay. Video revile human meat. Whoa. What the fuck? All right. That's it. I stop. Ugh. But I can't. No. I'm telling you right now. No. Robert Chandler, bring your ass back. because you done started some shit and you may be on to something. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Bring your ass back. I was getting ready to leave, and then you want to drop the McDonald's bomb? Whoa. Hey, bruh, come on, man. Like, that's not even cool. Hey, man, mind your business, fucker. Yo. Come on, man. Like, come on. Don't fuck everything up for me. God damn. I'm not going to say they added humans or nothing, but they did change ingredients or whatever to their burgers. Not all, but a few. Well, which goddamn burgers did they change the ingredients to? Because that's just gross. Gee whiz. Like, are you you know what? I fucking hate you, Robert. I hate you. I do. I hate you right now. And it's not that I eat a lot of McDonald's, because I don't. I really don't. But god damn it. All right. You know what? I've had enough. This turned into a goddamn conspiracy theories motherfucking Monday. Gee whiz. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Boy, this show is getting deeper and deeper by the episode. I hope you guys, I'm serious. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sports Plus Life. It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm playing Friday by ear. I'm out this bitch. Peace. Love you.